Zesties, hey guys, I'm off to the reject shop and I'm running so late. I wanted to film this for you for tonight. It's 4:30 and the reason I'm so late, in fact I'm just doing this intro in the driveway. The reason I'm so late is because my kids had my phone. I was FaceTiming my daughter in Germany and it was 7 a.m. over there, so I was FaceTiming her and then one of her brothers came in and then we all got talking and then I gave the phone to her brother. He took it to the other brother. They all ended up talking, so I was waiting. Then my youngest son was asleep, so we went to wake him up to talk to his sister. And as a mum, there is nothing more awesome than your kids getting along and talking and wanting to catch up and moments like these. So that's why I'm late. But anyway, we're on our way now because she had to go to ballet class, so she had to leave. So I'm on my way now and yeah, we'll motor through the reject shop and see what's new. Want to see this video? Then let's do this. Okie dokie, and here we are at the reject shop. I'm just pausing for a second to say about a week and a half ago I came to film the reject shop because I thought a new range would be out and they were just setting up, so I missed it, but we had a really good look around anyway. So today I've come back just to film the new range, so let's get in there and have a good look. Unfortunately it's like closing in about half an hour, so it's going to be a quick whizzy look. But the good news for you guys is I'm going to take you to two other places really quickly on the way home, or before I go home, before I leave the mall. Yes, let's go. Okay, checking out the bargain bins outside, $6 for the Squishmallows, and we have these. I think we saw these last time. Poppets for just $2 a pack. Fairy floss, we didn't see that last time, 50 cents for a pack of that. $2 for these high bouncing balls, be great for the school holidays. And then we still have the Bluebird potato chips outside, just now $2 a bag. So that's cool. Let's get inside and have a little looky look. In we go. And over to the right hand side, they've got all the cleaning products, and you know these are a favorite of mine, but we're not here for these today. We're going to have a look at the new in ranges. There's the Cosmic range and there's one other one that I'm not sure what it's called, this one here. So we have some nice coffee tumblers for $12 each. We have the glass smoothie jars. I think we've seen those before, to be honest, but anyway, they're new on the newsstand. $7 for these lovely glass, what are they called? Cocktail glasses, but they're very, very fine, very, very thin. I wouldn't be able to keep those probably in one piece, but anyway, they're beautiful. Next up, the Bohemian goblet for $6, and then we have this gorgeous plate. Now this surprised me because it was so heavy. I was really surprised at how heavy it was. $22 for this platter. It's quite stunning. And $17 for these massive tumblers. Huge they are, and the one that caught my eye was the one right down the back here. See the purple one? That's beautiful. Very popular because there's only one left. Now very different than what we see at Kmart, but we have the cup there and the soap dispenser and also the toilet brush holder in this beautiful style. So that's there, $12 for the toilet brush, $7.50 for the soap dispenser, and then we have a lovely tissue box on the end. Tell me if you like these floral sort of patterns. Tissue box, there it is, it's gorgeous. And so this range is quite pretty actually. And then we have this jug as well, $14. And then this glass cutting board, scratch and heat resistant. So that's a really stunning board with a floral arrangement on it. So it's called something like, Still Life Cutting Board Glass. So this is the Still Life range, I think is what it is. Okay, so we have these jars with beautiful bamboo lids. Two different colors there. Can you see the red and the orangey color as well? And they have different heights and they're quite sturdy, quite well made. And then we have these floral boxes as well. $22 for the big deep one. They've got the nice handles, the rope handles, and then there's a thinner one down the bottom as well. Different colors, different styles, beautiful. Now you know I've been looking for a butter dish, but you know what? This is not going to be the one. As much as I want one, this probably it's not going to be the one. Little teapot to match in the strawberry and the pink, and then we have these. I'll spin them around so you can see. $10 for the lidded mug with the spoon in the pale pink, and then we also have the red as well. Strawberry Delight, $10 each. And down the bottom there we have the red and the pale pink canisters, and everything's hand painted, so some of you are just going to love it. I know it, you're going to love it. And then we have these beautiful cups and saucers, and some coffee mugs as well. They're really lovely. I have to say these are really lovely. I love this blue one here. for $5. That's beautiful. And then just around the corner we have cabbage plates and cabbage bowls again, and I feel like we've seen them, but these I haven't seen before. This from a distance looks like a poached egg, but obviously it's a flower, cabbage flower or something like that. $7 for that lovely plate. And then we have these lovely plates, $4.50 each. Or is that a bowl? No, it's a plate. And plates up the back here, really lovely as well. They're just announcing we're closing the store in 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh, wait, stop, wait. Okay, and then we have these lovely ones as well. I can tell there's so much missing. This must have been such a popular range. It's only been out like a week, I think. But anyway, it's very, very popular, guys. So if you love it, get to your local store and have a look. Now this, it's not $3.50. No. See, no, it's down here. And it is $13, and I really love it. But what I love even more is this. So many of my clients could do with something like this, just to capture the paper from schools and things like that, just to capture that incoming traffic, letters, mail, bits and pieces, car keys and all that sort of thing. It's something that you can collect things and then you can take things around and distribute them later on to where they live. So just a catch-all, I love that. And then there's some lovely plaques here, I guess you call them, with the lovely family sayings on them. I really love these. I bought one recently actually and put it in my kitchen. Family rules, be kind, work hard, really nice. But this, if I had more time, I would have bought this today. This is something I would have bought. I love things like this, $8. I think that is stunning. And then there's this head as well. I was wondering if you could make out the head. It looks quite beautiful. And then these are really lovely as well. This isn't sort of my style, but I'd really love that lady, that body. I must remind myself to go back and get it, because now I look at it on screen, I'm like, yes, gorgeous. Okay, so we have the usual aprons and tea towels and everything, but this time in this beautiful range. Okay, I'm just going to say I love things like this. $3 for Family is Forever. Family is forever, even though it made us late to the reject shop today. I love the love sign, and I love that ornament as well. It's probably not, what would you call it, an ornament? Little sculpture piece. Okay, we have like a music box here, and we have some photo frames. What else do we have? Lots of love things, isn't there, together. Look at that photo frame. It's really lovely. And then down the end here, see the vase? I really love that vase, $10. It was quite sturdy. You know me, I like things to be sturdy, not flimsy. So that's really beautiful. And then down the back, you see there's different colors down the back. Always try and find the tricky ones for you, the ones that are hiding. $7 for these candles. And the bird cage is $7. It's a little candle, tea light candle holder. I've always wondered what those bird cages were, actually, to be honest. Together we have it all. Oh, love that. Would love to have that with a beautiful family photo. And $9 for that diffuser. Not much stock. I'm telling you, this has been so popular. $9 for the jug here. I'm almost really keen to go to the other reject shop that's around, what am I trying to say, in another suburb close by to check it out again. But anyway, $9 for the mirror, because I've got FOMO. I think I've missed out on something. And then these cushions are stunning. Pink, and then cream, and then the other pink, dusty pink, and then the beautiful emerald green that I'm so in love with at the moment. $15 for the cushions. Do we think that's a good price? I'm not sure. I suppose it is. Yeah, anything under $20 I think is probably a good price. Okay, more diffusers, and then we have these beautiful heart hands, $6. I love you hands. Only one left. I'm telling you, I would have liked those as well. $9 for this candle. Yes, $9. There's some beautiful candles in stock today. And then we have the eye. Now we're getting a bit cosmic here, aren't we? The eye mirror. And then we've got this lilac clock, which if your decor was like that, actually it might match in really nicely with the Kmart lilac that's in at the moment if you were like doing your house out with that sort of color schemes. And then we have these candles here, Libran, that's my candle. And so they're done on the Zodiac, $7 each. I thought this was really fun. I really like those heart hands too. I like stuff like this, but I don't buy it because I just don't need it. And, I'm trying to declutter all the time. I'm not trying to take on more and more stuff. But I do love all these things, $12. And if something really catches my eye, I do grab it or I go back. What I do is I come home, and these are actually these candles. See, I'm off topic now. This is for the air signs, and then we have the earth signs, and then we have the fire signs, and then we have water signs. So they're all the different candles for those sorts of signs. I don't know much about that sort of stuff, but I sort of have heard about it, and I know I'm an air sign. That's why I'm such an airy head. So true. I live it. I love it. Okay, but moving on, I was talking about how, so I go home and I think about it, and then if I really feel a real need to to purchase, I will go back, because the mall is very handy to home. It's a couple of minutes away. So that's a really good way for me, because I did used to love to spontaneously buy, and I get so caught up in the moment, but now I've got the discipline to walk away, and if I love something, I'll go back and get it. There we go. And I do recommend it from an organizing perspective. It's a really good idea to be able to shop this way. Okay, these cushions are particularly gorgeous, these cosmic cushions. This one's trying this. Is this not the evil eye? I don't really know much about it, but this one's trying to jump on me, so who knows. The sun. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes. Okay, enough. Yes, this one is an oil burner. No, is it an oil burner? Yes, oil burner. And then we have this lovely box, one of those left only, and then the plant. Now they're announcing 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go, and it's just sort of freaking me out. But anyway, let's keep moving. Monogram, of course, we have monogram cups, $4.50. Every range has the monogram cup. Actually, these haven't been that popular because there's lots of letters left. Normally you only have sort of some unusual letters left, but yes, there's lots in every letter. And then we have this cup, you are my moon and sun. You are my sunshine. $4.50. And then we've seen these before. I mean, we've seen mushrooms. Have we not seen mushrooms? We saw mushrooms everywhere. $5.50 for those glass mugs. And then these ones, sort of smoky glass, I guess, and there's 2 designs in those. So yes, quite different, this range. I do take my hat off to the Reject Shop. They bring out some such cool ranges. So I always just think of the person that's designing them sitting there with their imaginations going, what shall I do this month? You know, the mushroom one was so different, and then now this, it's very cool, very cool. $6. And then we have these bowls as well, $5, $3. The bigger ones are, oh, they're nice, aren't they? Oh, I like the blue one down the back. $6.50 for those bigger ones, $3 for the little ones. And then down here, someone was trying to grab one of these, so it was a bit awkward. So this storage is quite different from anything I've seen around the place. It's really nice. I really like it. Even these down here, just it's nice to see lots of color. And then we have some more tissue holders, and just look at these. These are so fun. $16 for those. And then we have these fun ones down the bottom. Look at this hot pink one. So if you want something for your children's bedroom or something like that, these for toys, these would be so awesome. So awesome. And $14 for the measuring spoons. And then we have some plates to match the bowls. Really nice design. I really love the blue and the white. It's really nice. Wouldn't match my sort of home decor, but anyway, I still really like it. These are really nice too. These are all your zodiac signs in the smoothie glass. And then we have some fridge magnets as well. That's fun. And then some, I don't know, these are sort of random, isn't it, on the end there? Mini utensils and some spatulas. Why not? Now this, I love, love, love this. From an organizing perspective, I really love these trays. So this would work very similar to what I was suggesting earlier on. These would be such a good catch-all. $20. I don't really love the plasticky feel of them though, but they don't look plasticky at all. They look amazing. And this is a basket, so this also would be a great catch-all for another area of the house. I think these are amazing. $20 each. I think they look stylish, and they're really a useful size, very, very practical. So it's wicker, and this one's called the wicker caddy, it's amazing. Those 3 items are amazing. Very, very, I love them. Very, very, I love them. Yes. Okay, these baskets are also very nice as well. $20 for those, $14 for the one on the end, and this one here, $20 as well, in the blue and the pink. So they're nice practical baskets, be so great in a kid's toy room. And then we have this nice tray, this very cosmic looking tray with the gold handles, $16. $20 for this basket as well. And then we have these are stunning. The bright vibrant colors are just so nice to see, I have to say. They just fill me with joy. And then we have some nice cushions down here.
and then they're saying, please leave now. The store is closing. Can you please leave? These are practical to have these, even just in your car. If you have to go to a sports event and you need to sit on something, these are so great. $15 for these pads. And then $6 for this hand. And then we have the black hand as well. Perfect cosmic trinket trays. So there you go for just $6 each. Such great prices, aren't they? $5 for this sign. And then we have some little statues as well, ornaments, and $4 for another one of those lovely plaques. And this one, even on the darkest day, the sun still rises. Certainly does. $4. We can't always see it, but it certainly does. Some photo frames, and then we have some other vases and ornaments and lots of knicky-knacky stuff, but so much is gone. I have to say, so much is gone. So there's a beautiful mirror there, and I don't think that was a price. And then some other bits and bobs as well. Oh, I like these hands coming up. Look how cool these are. It's like nice one. Yes. And then we have this. I don't know what that's for. And these are mirrors there. Some more little trinket holders. $6 for the little trinket holders. $5. You have to be so disciplined. I would love those. You have to be really disciplined when you're shopping at the Reject Shop or at Kmart or any of them actually, but yes, because there's so much fun stuff, isn't there? Look at that. Fun. $3. And I think it's because they're so cheap. It's like $3. Surely I can get that. Okay, so I just finished just in time. They're kicking me out. I've got to go. All right, so let's go and have some more adventures in the shopping mall. Okay, so I'm just heading down towards TK Maxx. I'm just going to pop in. I'm just going to check the hours first to see if they stay open a bit later. And then I'm going to pop in and check out their skincare because they do advertise that new stock comes in daily. So I'm going to check out and see if there's any new cool skincare because I am so loving that oil I brought last week. It's so good. So let's pop in. Here we go. TK Maxx stays open really late, quite a few nights. So that's good. It's open till 8 o'clock or something tonight. Okay, here we go. It looks way more stock than last week, so I'm pretty excited to go through and have a look at some bargains. But let's have a really good look at them because you know how I like to only go for the ones that say compare at and show like that it was way expensive and now it's not. That's what I really like. Okay, here we go. We're in focus. So this one was $44 and now is $12.99. So something like that would be awesome. All about the snail kit. No, thank you. No. Okay, here's some more of this Tribe. $55 into $12 for this resurface cream. This is the one I got. I love it so much. The oil is so good. It was $79 into $14.99. So good. This one too I was going to get today and then I changed my mind. I have had this before. $16.99. It was amazing. This one here is another Tribe. $65 into $16.99. And I haven't seen that Tribe before. That wasn't here last week. And then this one, this is okay, $40 into $14.99. Isano Happy Skin. I was wanting this one as well. And then this, $109 into $24.99. Quite frankly, natural. Now there was 3 of them, but the problem is that they don't have any lids on them. So I think people have been squirting them. They just didn't look like something that you'd want to buy, if you know what I mean. Urban Jungle, $14.99 down to $11, but what was the original price? A lot more than that. And then I saw these. These are like on display. They weren't here last week. I love this so much. This could be one of those spontaneous buys. It wasn't, but it could have been. That color is gorgeous. I think they're normally around $50, so it's not a huge saving, but it's Billabong, and it's funny because when I was decluttering my wardrobe yesterday, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it above, but I have a lot of Billabong from the past. So anyway, $39.99 for those brand jeans. Oh, my favorite. And then these ones, Curve Creator. They stood out to me as well. They were $88. Now they're into $34.95. They're meant to make all your curves look luscious. $34.99 I should say, and there's white and blue. And now I only ducked into TK Maxx because it was on my way to Woolworths, because I need to duck into Woolworths and get some eggs for brunch tomorrow, because we've got a really early start at like 6 tomorrow for an early basketball game, and then I want to come home about 10 and cook brunch for the family, and we didn't have any eggs, so I'm going to grab some eggs. and just looking around the mall. Oh, Big W. I will need to do some returns to Big W, so I must get into there as well. Get in there as well, maybe tomorrow. Okay, Woolworths, not useful when you've got no trolleys on Saturday night. Okay, so I've got my little trolley basket, and we're going to look at some, let's see if we can get some markdowns. So, oh, here we go, 55 cents for the salad. See, the salads always get left because no one wants them. 75 cents for the Caesar salad. So I'll get both of those. That's a big Caesar salad too. And then I'm just looking at the meat section just to see the markdowns. $10 for that. Chicken, I'm thinking I don't love it at that price. Still $5.60 for the pork steaks. I'm going to grab those. Chicken keys, my boy's favorite, $5.52. Such a great saving. I'll grab that. Turkey mince, I'll just grab this because I'll just throw it in the freezer. Why not? What else have they got marked down? They've got all the sourdough bread, which would have been perfect, but I've got one already for the weekend. My son loves that pizza bread, so I'll get that for him. These are great for his school lunches. Traditional fruit, he loves this so much. He said, Mum, if you ever see them, get them. So I grabbed 2 lots for the freezer. And I can't carry this, it's so heavy. Now this is like really nothing to do with you guys. This is me showing or filming so I can show my son the pens that he's tried for his HSC next year. He's trying to find the right pen for his handwriting. So I'm just showing him the range at Woolworths because he's trying to find the right pen. So anyway, okay, now this is a sneaky indulgence. Chocolate fudge, this is a sugar-free one, but we won't be getting that. We'll be getting this one. I love this. This is one of my, what do you call it? One of my naughty things. Yes, and I'm feeling in a naughty mood, so I'm going to grab it for tonight. Plus, I have to go to bed early, so I'm going to have an ice cream before I go to bed. Yes, and this is before I tell you that I'm quitting sugar very shortly again. But anyway, not right now, not tonight. Okay, so here we go. We keep things real around here. Here is the haul. I'm just sticking it here to show you. All of this, you won't believe it. Like, we've got 3 lots of meat. We've got all this bread. We've got salads. We've got chocolate topping. We've got eggs. All of this was $40. $43.35 exactly. Can you believe it? Oh, I love getting the bargains. Now, I'm on my way home, but I'm stopping into Aldi. And this is because I have already cooked roast pork for tonight. So I thought I'm going to pop into Aldi and get some applesauce. Yes, because it's going to be delicious. Okay, so I'm going to grab applesauce, which is just sugar. I usually make my own from scratch. But anyway, who cares? We'll just have that tonight. Now I'm off on my way home. I'm carrying everything and my avocado. And so, yes, I'm on my way home. But I'm just going to share with you a bit of footage of my boys and my daughter on the phone from earlier today. They're having fun. It just fills my heart with joy. The three of them were laughing so much, and then they decided that we must bring the dog in too. So the dog probably wants to have a chat with her sister, I should say, not his sister, her sister. And so they bring the dog up, which the dog's not allowed upstairs, but anyway, yes, you can bring the dog up, okay, quickly. And then they decided that the dog is going to have a great conversation with my daughter. So this is really nice. There we go. They're having a wonderful conversation together. She's talking to Ellie. And then my younger son is asleep down on the couch, just having a little afternoon nap, which he needs to wake up from because he's got basketball. Well, he needs to have a good night's sleep tonight for basketball. So we try and wake him up. The dog decides to wake him up and he talks to his sister, and that's everything. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya. Bye.